I'm going to talk about The Godfather from Mario Puzo. In this book, we are following the Corleone family, which is one of the most powerful families in New York, and is led by Vito Corleone, which is well known as the Godfather, and he has 3 sons and 1 daughter, which is Fredo, Santino, Michael, and Connie, which is the daughter. And we are start understanding how this mafia world really work. Like, I feel this is the book. And I couldn't stop reading. I think Mario Puzo did such an extraordinary job here, and we are making the connection with each of the characters here. And the 3 sons are completely different. We have Michael, which Michael is was in the military, right? Like fighting for all these things, and he's completely no agree with the business of his father, because his father is in the mafia. So he was like, I don't want to know anything about the business. I'm completely different. We have Santino, which Santino is just adorable, but he has a really, really strong personality. He is the lead after Vito Corleone. And the problem about him is I would say the problem, I would say the weakness of Santino is he's extremely emotional. Like he gets really, really angry really easy, and his enemies can see that. Like you have to, when you are in this world, you cannot show any emotion, and that's something that Vito Corleone was always saying. And Santino is like that. And we also have Fredo, and Fredo is extremely shy. I feel like his personality is completely like this, and it was at some point okay, what is this guy even doing in this family, right? And we have Connie, and Connie is just whatever, I'm just living here, and she gets married with this guy that describes him as a really handsome man, and he became really, really violent to her. I love this book not only because of the mafia topic that I feel is well known, but also it's so real about the connection between this family, right? The brothers are completely different, but what is they kept together, the family, the Sicilian, right? And we also have Tom, and Tom plays a really interesting role here, which is a lawyer of the family, but he's not Sicilian, he's not part of the family, and just because of that, sometimes he has to stay away, and sometimes it's not even fair for him because he does a lot, even more than in the Sons for Vito Corleone, but just because he's not part of the family is kind of okay, well. And is the most important thing in this book is the family, right? It's so powerful, so we have to be a family no matter what. And this book is really bloody, it's really violent. Every single chapter you're gonna be like, what the hell is going on here? I love it so much. And Michael Corleone definitely is my favorite character. And I have to say this, when I was reading the book, I didn't know that Michael Corleone was going to be that important role in this book until it happened. But just at the beginning of the book, I would say the first 50 pages, it has a description, really detailed description of each of the characters, and you really, really understand and make the connection on this. I love because it has a really important part of the story. Here they are part of the 10 families who are handling the mafia in New York. It's a lot of betrayal. You can't trust on anybody, and if you betray these people, you're done. You're literally done. It's so many beautiful quotes, so deep quotes, complete masterpiece. The way that Mario Puzo wrote this, I just feel like this is incredible. It's just every single chapter was leaving my skin like that. I got so many quotes and stories, and when I don't want to spoil. It's so hard for me to talk about this movie without a spoiler like that, but I mean, it's well known, everybody has watched the movie, I guess. But when they kill a specific person here, you don't expect that, and that's what I love the most about this book. You don't expect that. And also how they work everything like here in the back, and then how they show and how they kill the enemies, it's just fascinating. I'm in love and I'm obsessed, and this is my favorite book ever, like ever. And I hope you read this book, because I know there's movies there and like so many things, but if you read this book, you're not going to regret. And it's a great, because you can compare the movie with the book, but definitely favorite book. I don't know what else to say, because it's just, please read it, and you're gonna understand why I'm so obsessed with this book. Watch a movie where they mention the Godfather as like against to the feminine and really masculine, you know. And yes, I feel by that time, you know, this was right, and how the society was, right? It was what it is. Like the women were very like kind of quiet and really like, you know, the man is in charge of business and woman has to be like quiet. It is what it is. It's not because this book was against femininity. It's because it's the history period it was written. Exhibition is just a gold, and I really want to recommend this book. You know, the movie is based on the first book. That's it. Movie 2 and 3 is completely different. Like the book, as I said, is just the number 1 movie. It also tells more about each of the characters. It tells a lot about everything has consequences, right? The power and everything. And something that I really love about this book is how Vito Corleone is. Like Vito Corleone is a man who knows how to negotiate, right? Like he doesn't let his emotions take over him. He's very like, you know, like emotionless, like, you know, he's very clear, very cold on what he wants, but he knows. Different than Santino, because Santino is completely like emotional and, you know, irrational, and yes, sometimes we need that, but not for this business. And Vito Corleone was like, this is not what you have to do, Santino. And that's why Michael played a really important role here, because Michael is perfect to become the new Godfather. It's just Michael doesn't want to know anything about this business. He has a relationship with Katie, which is an actress, and she's completely American, and, you know, she's doesn't know this world. And once Vito Corleone got shot in one situation, Michael play a really extremely important role. And but I understood how blood is, and how, you no matter what you do, no matter how much you hate what your father does, when the blood calls you and when the family needs you, you are there. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching this video. This classic was incredible. Please let me know. I'm really curious, like, about if you ever read this book before, or if you're planning to read it, or if you're reading it, because it's a masterpiece and it's a classic, and I love it so much. Thank you very much for watching my video, and please don't forget, if you like this video, keep it a like and share it with your friends. And I'm going to see you next time on a new bookish adventure. Bye.